Y así arranca un nuevo Es esto, la fábrica, al día de la fecha, esta sección en donde lo que hacemos es hablar de la industria de la música, pero a nuestra manera, de esta actividad que hace un par de años nada más, hace un puñadito de años nada más, precisaba de barcos, de aviones, de containers que llevaban de un lado para el otro del planeta Tierra todo lo referido a la industria de la música, también del teatro, también del cine y bla bla bla. Pero apareció la internet, aparecieron los radares, aparecieron las telecomunicaciones de un lado al otro del planeta Tierra y todo ha cambiado. Para hablar de todas esas revoluciones, de todas esas marchas para atrás, para arriba, para abajo, para el medio, para cualquier lado, es que nos nutrimos de diferentes diálogos y así fue que hablamos con productores musicales, con sonidistas, con arregladores, con iluminadores, con organizadores también de festivales y con bandas y músicos y muchas bandas y muchos músicos, y así hemos paseado por muchas longitudes y latitudes en este programa. A Uruguay no fuimos, pero hemos ido para Argentina, hemos ido para México, hemos ido para Paraguay, hemos ido a Colombia, hemos pasado también por Taiwán, hemos ido a Japón, hemos andado por Ucrania, hemos andado por Rusia, hemos andado también obvio por Italia, por Francia, por Suecia, por Noruega, por Finlandia, y hoy nos vamos para Israel para hablar con los amigos de desde, que todavía no están conectados. Raúl, no sé si ahí tenés algo para decir, está todo bien, ahí están apareciendo, y ya vamos a hablar con los amigos de desde, que ya están conectados con nosotros. Hi, how are you, my friend? We are live. Are you listening me good?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with Raulo. He's gonna make the same question we make. We talk about with each other, no, in the past, but again we're gonna talk about the some question we make all one from all part of the world, and later we're gonna talk about the present of the slice. Okay, my friend.
No worries.
Excelente. Raulo, todo tuyo.
Sí, perfect. It's not the first time that we talk, but we are going to repeat some questions just to new people to know you. So we are live. We are going to start with the interview. So please tell us your full name, where are you from, and how old are you?
Well, my name is Maor Vav. I'm from Israel, from Jerusalem, and I'm 33.
Perfect. I'm going to make a little translation for the Spanish listeners. Estamos hablando con Maor, que es de Israel y tiene 33 años. And can you tell us which is your first memory of you listening to music?
I think I saw a TV show in Israel, which they had a thing that they want to make little kids to know like old music, though. And I remember in the end of the show they play Purple Rain. So that's my first memory.
It was a TV show for the kids, not for everyone.
Yeah, it was in a kids channel, but every time they put like, play Beatles, Led Zeppelin. So I remember Purple Rain.
Excellent.
Asking my dad, who is that? He told me, oh, this is Prince. And now I'm like the biggest fan.
See, but that is a big detail because your father said that is Prince. That is important. Perfect. Muy bueno. Nos contaba que su primer recuerdo escuchando música es a través de la televisión en un canal infantil que tienen en Israel, y que pasan todo tipo de música, desde Led Zeppelin hasta cualquier tipo, y puntualmente él se fijó en Prince, que apareció cantando Purple Rain, le preguntó al padre quién es este y era Prince, así que ya buen comienzo. And can you tell us which was your first instrument and which was the first song that you learned?
Well, my first instrument was guitar till now. I think the first song I learned is The House of Rising Sun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So because the fingerprinting, so like my dad told me, oh, this is like a song that every guitar player should play. So like the first time I learned.
Perfect. Y bueno, su primer instrumento fue la guitarra y The House of the Rising Sun, ¿no? You say. Y bueno, la primera canción es un clásico, así que ya nos estamos haciendo una idea de cómo viene todo. And can you tell us which was the first concert that you went?
Well, I think it was one of Israel singers. His name is like Aviv Geffen. It's like a big, it's like kind of between Bob Dylan to Elliott Smith, I would say. So this guy type of guy. So yeah, in Israel. I think someone international was Roger Waters. He came here. Yeah, but that was like when I was 12.
Tremendo, sí. And how was the first impression when you went to a concert? You were playing in your house, you know, and then you went to a concert. It changed your life or not?
Well, then I asked my dad, what is this kind of guitar? Because I had only classic guitar. So he told me, oh, this is electric one, and I want that. So I said, oh, you should practice a lot for that. And then
Excellent. Sí, it's a clever man. It's a clever man. You have to try that. Perfect. And can you tell us how we are going to start with the Slices. You are part of the Slices. For me, it's like a group funk, you know, a group from Israel. Can you tell us how did the Slices begin?
Well, we all started in the Academy of Music in Israel. We were always students, and we learned jazz. Yeah, we were in the jazz department. And I just came back from Australia after 2 years there, which I had some like funk bands and like some tribute. It wasn't the year when Prince died, you know, so we did like some tribute for him. I came back to Israel and I said, okay, I want to combine between this jazz knowledge and what I really like, which is funk. So we make this music. So like we just had pizza, all of us. And I told him, hey, we are like here, we have drummer, bass player, keyboard, trumpet, we call it a sax player, and then they say, okay, let's do that.
Perfect. Bueno, nos estaba contando el principio de Slices, que es, in what year, how much time ago the Slices began? 5 years, ok, perfect. Nos estaba contando que el principio de Slices, que es la banda al que pertenece, la que estamos haciendo la entrevista, fue todos se conocían en la escuela de música de jazz, y él, bueno, tuvo la oportunidad de viajar 2 años a Australia, hizo un montón de tributos porque fue justo la fecha en donde Prince murió, y bueno, volvió, y a todos les gustan las pizzas, por eso el tema del Slice, y ahí empezó los inicios hace 5 años de la banda Slices. Can you tell us, this is like a personal question because I'm a bass player, you know, and I really like heavy metal, but when you were studying it was university,
yeah.
At the university, see, you make differences between genres. They say this is jazz, this is funk, or it was all mixed?
They was really conservative, like they say, oh, this is jazz, and if you don't even play in the language, they say, oh, you should play like in the language of jazz. They're like really strict about that. You know, in Israel, compared to Europe, like they are really affected from America, from the States. And in the States, like jazz is big. You know, they're really strict about it, the tradition. So a lot of Israelis used to study there. They came here, became lecturers, and then they like gave us this knowledge. So they're really strict about that. Like we didn't play funk, rock, anything else in the school except jazz.
That is interesting. That is the things that we like to talk, you know, because that are really differences. It's really interesting. And when you have the differences too between playing and practice. When you were like that, it's like, oh no, I'm playing, and the teacher said, no, you have to practice. That kind of things in that way.
Yeah, to be honest, like I'm also a teacher now for kids,
okay.
And I'm like, you to tell them, oh, you should practice, but now I tell them you should play more. But you know, because like in your head, when you say practice compared to when you say play, it's something else. And I think I'm in a level now. Now I do my master in this university. And I'm in a level now that I try to be more creative and more use all the tools I had. But yeah, back in the days when I tried to get in, when I studied in my first degree, I practiced 4 hours a day. Yeah, it's really tough though, but and sometimes it can be dangerous, you know, because we have some students that they like now have some not trauma, but like kind of like it feel like work. Oh, I should practice now or whatever, you know, and I'm like try now just to play something on Spotify when my guitar is on, jam on it, maybe try to hear what he say, what he's doing there. Yeah, I feel the differences though between practice and playing.
See, I want to know because you know in these kind of things we have the chance to speak with people from all around the world, and they say that it's really problem the AI, artificial intelligence, because we have to keep the real the creative places, you know, we have to care about that kind of things. How do you feel about artificial intelligence, sorry, and the creative places? You think that they went separate or not?
You know, I spoke with a guy here that he like manage like all the things that called music tech, like high tech with music. And then we talk about the AI and stuff, and I told him like, oh, it's really dangerous, you know. And he told me that the technology make the smart people smarter, and the lazy ones or like the dumbest like more dumb. But I feel like, yeah, the AI can tell me some ideas, but nothing is original. And maybe it was also before that, you know, because you know, every day in Spotify you have 100,000 new release every day, and you must be really original and creative that people will hear you specifically, know someone else. Yeah, so for me, like we talk about like live concert, I don't think AI can replace that. I don't think it can replace, you know what, jazz or instrumental music when you have to improvise. I don't think you can, or maybe if you have a unique voice, you can't replace that though.
Excellent. See, and what do you think? Did sorry for this, no? But any student say, no, I can study with ChatGPT. You have that kind of matters or not yet?
No, not ChatGPT, but like, you know, YouTube courses or something like that.
See, how do you manage that?
Well, in the end, they, especially in guitar, they say, oh, there is no one technique for guitar. It's individual. Each one of us have different body. He can play different. So I don't know if it's like, if I will try to learn guitar from YouTube, like someone will be there to fix me or to solve some problem they have with technique or this specific song I can't play. And also it's in life, you know, there is people that they have the option to learn by themselves. They can do that. And there is people that aren't.
Okay.
But also, like, you know, to be a musician, to be a music teacher, it's also to be a mentor, you know? Like, a lot of songs that my lecturer told me to listen, I'm like, today, oh, this band is great. Not because the AI told me that, because my teacher recommended me, and I appreciate my teacher.
That is, and all that mixed, it's in. I like that because and all that mix is in the slices, in your group. Perfect. Muy bueno. Sí. Because sometimes I want to know, you know, where does the music from the band comes, no? And that is. I think that is it's a mix of all that. Perfect. See, in January of this year, some weeks ago, you released your last single, Hypertension, that we have listened to that. How was the recording process?
Well, Hypertension is a part of an album that's going to be released in March. To be honest, we recorded some of those songs before in a live session, but then we didn't like that, so we deleted. And then we started to think how to record those songs really good. So there is a guy called Yossi Fine. Yossi Fine is one of the biggest producers in Israel and in the world. He's like he have like some of the top albums in Israel. He worked with David Bowie, with Madonna, with Michelle Najacello, Lou Reed, all those people. And then he became a producer. He's a bass player. And I called him like maybe 2 months every day until he listened to me. He answered, and the first thing I told him was say, "Hey Yossi, I love what you're doing. I love Prince. We have a band. I really hope that you can work with us." So I sent him the material, and he like say, "Okay, I will do that with you. I will produce those songs." And even, he didn't take money or just like really small amount, just because he like believe in, he want to help to young musicians, So we did the album with him. He like came to some rehearsal, gave us some feedbacks. We recorded with him, and then he produced it, like did the mix, the master, and everything. And the Hypertension is the 5th single out of 6, but the album will be with 7 songs. So it was really exciting. We really had a lot of opportunities this year because of the album. We performed in the Showcase Festival, which is really big in Israel. So I worked with him really close. Like I came to his studio when we did the mix and stuff, because he wants feedback from the band. So I learned a lot of it.
And how was, sorry, another question, no? But when he's like a really high level person, no? I don't think that is okay. It happens that or not? When you have to request something, how do you speak with him that?
When he said that it's...
No. For example, I think that the guitar level has to be, stronger, or that kind of things that are particular from the band. How do you manage to speak with him that kind of things?
Well, he told us that when he get into the studio, he's like a dictator. So we can't say nothing. But, whatever he said, like, for me, he's like... really what he's doing with the music is like, there is a lot of people in Israel that appreciate the music that I like. So he really do that and speak about it in his own shows. So for me, it's like to be humble, and say whatever he said, now I'm with him. I can say my opinion, but he also asked, okay, this song specifically, like Hypertension, for example, he said, what do you want from this song? And we'll say we want that people will dance to it. So he like helped us to make it happen, and gave us feedback, tips, what to do when we perform with it. It was really, we were really lucky. To be honest, I also invite him to our like album launch show, and he accepted. So it's really nice. And I hope to work with him more. It was really like he's one of the biggest.
Wow, beautiful experience. Yeah. See, and thanks for the honest word. That you say how did he work. Perfect. Yeah. It's really interesting. Can you tell us how do you feel about? We are going to make 3 more questions. It's okay with the time.
No worries.
How do you feel with the actual Israel music scene?
Well, the mainstream music, I'm not that involved with it. I think the mainstream music is really influenced from the United States, which if it's like rap or our kind of Latin music. It's not like, I don't know if it's Latin specifically, which is like more... like America got the Latins, and we got like I don't know, like like the same. I call it the same spicy. You know, more happiest, more make you dance. In the jazz scene and like instrumental scene, it's not that big, so there is no many people that like it here. So to feel in a venue or something that's really challenging. We decided that after this album we try to make like the next album will be with like maybe 5 to 10 singers that we like do with them like song that we will write, kind of like Wolfpack style.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that we can like that more people will know us. But I think the instrumental here it's like specifically or in Tel Aviv or in really small in Jerusalem.
Perfect.
And you have maybe 3-4 jazz festivals here in the year, and that's it.
Perfect. And can you tell us, some of the future plans? In the short term, what are you going to play in some places?
So we're gonna have a album launch in Tel Aviv, album launch show in Tel Aviv in a month from now, like exactly a month from now, to be honest, in the 14th of March.
Perfect.
Yossi Fine, the big producer, gonna play with us a couple of songs. Another Ethiopian singer, she's gonna collaborate with us. And now we apply and we have some negotiation with places like Kazakhstan, China, Taiwan. The States, it's a bit problem with the visa things, but we try to go to the Asia market though, we believe in that.
Perfect.
And if something will come up in Europe, that will be nice as well. But like now we like try to do it in Asia.
Perfect. Beautiful. See, please send the album when you finish the album.
I will.
Perfect. Sí. Thank you very much. Manu, si te parece, cerramos la entrevista. Sí, it's been a pleasure to speak with you. I listen to your music because I'm a bass player, you know, so I listen continue to bass players. Sí. And send a hello to your friend. The last time that we speak, you were with another person.
Yeah.
So send a greeting from her. From him. Just to finish the interview, we are going to play Gargamer's Blue Cheese. Now,
Yes.
I love that title. Why you put that title? And what did the song represent to you?
Well, you know who it Gargamel is, right? So we try to find a name that also belongs to pizza as well, but also like, and I think it was really random. So actually the bass player of us, she wrote this song. So. Yeah.
That's why I like it. Okay.
She tried to find a funny name, and that's what happened. Yeah, but this song is actually one of my favorites though, and actually Yossi, he changed a lot of this song. He like chopped a lot of it, and you know, it's really short one. I think it's 2.5 minutes. It used to be like 4.5. But he like said no. In the concert we'll do it longer.
See, and it's really groove. Beautiful greetings to the bass player too, and we really enjoy to speak with you. Thanks for your time, and we wait for your album. Send to us, please.
Thank you very much. What a pleasure.
Bye.
Ciao.
Thank you. Bye.